Hello, hello, hello. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good morning. Okay, I hope you clear with my voice right now because I keep on, yeah, see, you're all being up here. Okay, so yeah, today I will proceed with our topic two, but part two inshallah, and after this inshallah by next week I will go with our quiz, okay, and then we go with topic three, topic four, and then after topic four also quiz two, and then we do some our assignment inshallah, huh? Okay, so basically we stop at topic like slide 16. We still in topic 2, which is about occupational safety and health management system. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and bismillahirrahmanirrahim and very good morning. Okay, so the last part is in here. Okay, so I will continue on the next one, which is referring to 2.21, which is section 30, still in our enforcement and also legal system, which is referring to section 30 under Occupational Safety and Health Act, which is 1994. Okay, according to section 30 of OSHA 1994 stated that every employer should establish a safety and health committee in the workplace. So meaning to say OSHA Act actually highlighted on this because every company, every employer as the risk, okay, the risk provider, and also as employee, we are working and facing and handling, embracing with this risk. So that is the importance, okay, why the company have to develop the committee in the workplace, okay. And then the second one, if you see the objective of the committee is to foster cooperation and consultation between management and workers in identifying, evaluating, and controlling hazard at the workplace. So, meaning to say, when we're talking about this one, the reason why they have to highlight it on this what to say committee. Number one, because when the committee is exist, okay, bila adanya committee tu keberadaan mereka, kewujudan mereka, number one is to foster cooperation. What's mean foster cooperation and consultation? Meaning to say we encouraging, okay, those the employees and the employer, of course, okay, together give some commitment, and they committed toward what we call as safety and health itself. And when we're talking about the consultation, thereby the process of discussion, brainstorming, and whatever related with this safety and health concern with between the management and the workers. So it's not just like leave up the hand, okay? Dia tak lepas tangan. So meaning to say, there is the consultation between the employers and the employees to identify, untuk mengenal pasti, to identify, to evaluating and controlling hazards at the workplace. Untuk mengenal pastilah sebarang bentuk risiko, hazard, okay, apa bentuk yang mungkin memungkinkan berlakunya risiko-risiko di tempat kerja. So that is the reason, okay, why I keep on like a tongue twister today, okay. So reason why we have this objective, okay. Alright, the objective of what? The committee in the workplace, okay. Alright, and the next one is a person who violates the provision of Section 30 or 1994 shall be guilty of an offence, okay, and shall and on conviction be liable to a maximum fine of 5,000 or maximum imprisonment of the 6 months or both. So meaning to say, for those who violates ni macam melanggar lah, okay, melanggar this provision of section 30, which means whether you are the part of behalf of the of, how to say, the employers or the employee self, okay, you have to be liable maximum up to 5,000, which is huge money, right? And the maximum imprisonment of 6 months of course. Dikenakan kita kata hukuman penjara selama 6 bulan, dan juga kita kata denda 5,000. 5,000. Alright. So when we're talking about this one, okay, uh, or SHMS, okay, management system works best if everybody is actively involved in OSH development and execution. So mean to say you are the creator, you are the ruler, you are also the implementer. Dia kena orang yang memberi idea, yang membangunkan, perlu juga dia lah orang yang mematuhi dan mengimplementkan, mengimplementkan, yang mengamalkan, mempraktikkan, okay, tentang OSH tersebut. Okay, kemudian participatory OSH can be accomplished by numerous ways and views. Okay, so meaning to say, yeah, this is very important, right? Okay, to make sure that everybody is actively involved, okay, and make sure that this participatory OSH can be have in a different way and different views, okay. Um, all right. So when we're talking about the next one is safety and health committee composition. Okay. So this means that who actually involved in this committee. Okay, a clear composition of the safety and health committee is best described in the Safety and Health Committee Regulation 1996. The committee must have at least 6 members. Okay, so number one, we have a chairman, okay, employer or authorized managers. And then we do have the secretary. And we have the 2 representative of employers. And we have the 2 representative of employees. Okay, so this is basically the 6 members. Okay, chairman, 1 person, secretary, 1 person, 2 representative of employer, 2 representative of employees. So total is 6. So this is basically that we must have. Okay. So when we say the so-called as a chairman, it means to say that maybe CEOs of the companies, okay, or authorized managers, okay, and of course they do have the secretary as well to do those the minutes of meeting, especially when it comes to this OSH. All right, now we're moving on to the next one. When a 100% or less are employed in the organization, there should be at least 2 employer and 2 employee representative. Okay, meaning to say your company have 100 staff and less than that. Okay, you should have at least representative on the part of employer, representative on the part of the employees. So you can see from this diagram here, okay, mashallah. Okay, in here, okay, we do have this chairman as the head, okay, and secretary, of course, to assist the chairman, and then we have in the left side here is the management representative, okay, and also we have the workers representative. So basically this is what we call as the committee itself. Okay, when they have more than 100% are employed, they should at least 4 employers and employee representatives. So meaning to say the committee, the numbers of committee will be changed according to the numbers of uh, the person employed in the company, okay, to differentiate between the company is small or the large company. Are you get me? So meaning to say when you are small company, meaning it's 100 and less, so you just have to be represented by 2 representative of employer, 2 representative of employees. But whereby you are more than 100, okay, employed, so you have at least 4 employers and then 4 employees, okay. So that's it, okay. And now we're moving on to the next one, okay. You must asking me, Nathan, why you keep, yeah, because I also at the same time waiting for the urgent message here, and I also want to go together with you. Okay, right. So let's check first. Okay, what is the chairman role? Okay, chairman number one, what is the must, the job scope? Okay, schedule the monthly meetings. Okay, arrange a times, date, and place. Okay, that is number one. And then number two, there must be do meeting lah. Pertama kena buat meeting, kena buat mesyuarat, kena menyusun masa dan tempat dan juga tarikh. Okay. Number two, develop safety and health agenda for agendas for the meeting. We need to say what is the itinerary. Itinerary. Apakah agenda-agenda yang hendak kita bangkitkan dalam mesyuarat. And then number three, conducts the monthly meeting. This is a must. Okay, we need to say every month there must be have like OHS meeting for this. Okay, and then number four, helps the members to arrive at the consensus on the solution. So we need to say, let's say between the two parties whereby they have the employers and also the employees. So there must be have some consensus to be taken together. Mesti ada persetujuan dan matlamat yang sama. Okay, if not the meeting will be like urgent, adjourn, okay, adjourn, and it will be have like pending decision. So that's why they must have the consensus, and then ensure that the all members are involved. Everyone has the opportunity to share facts and ideas. So uh, this is important because we couldn't say I'm busy, I'm not have this comment because I'm too away with our day-to-day daily work, so we don't have spend time on this. So there is not such thing on to that, because in here they have to ensure that the all members are involved, have to be committed once you have been chosen by to become this committee. So you have to give us such a commitment. All right, so the second one, the role of the secretary. This is a very important because the secretary is someone who are willing to what the job scope is right now. Okay, whatever the evidence of this meeting is being jotted down by this fella. Okay, number two, secretary roles is record the minutes meeting. They will do some maybe like recording, or maybe they will write up whatever is the approach right now. Okay, maybe we can use like nowadays with the advanced technology, you may maybe record. Okay, this Google Meet meeting, for example, then you can jot down into the minutes of meeting. Distribute minutes to the representative. So the minute, let's say whatever the previous meeting, the first meeting, second meeting, everybody should have the copies on that. And then the third one, post minutes for all employees to review. So when the secretary have doing their tasks, right? So every minutes in there, they have to make sure that everybody employees is in the know on that, to review whether there is the things that have to be raised up during the our OSH meeting. Maintains and manage the safety and health committee file. This is very important to make sure that every single of this evidence minutes of meeting is been in a very record management. And then points out the items that require discussion and follow up by the committee. So whatever they need some like requirement, okay, for the meeting as the end result, so they have to be follow up by the committee. Okay, you have to point out on that in your minutes of meeting, and then keep minutes and agendas for at least 3 years. So we need to say, let's say this year 2021 up to 2024, so at least these agendas minutes have to be kept well, to ensure that you are doing this consistently and regularly updates with this committee. All right, so the third one, committee representative. This is the role to report the employee safety and health concern to the committee. So as we mentioned that they have divided into two. They have some representative for the employers. They have the representative for the employees. Okay. Okay. So the second one, how to say it? Okay, report the collection of accident, report the collections of accident, near miss incidents, and unsafe workplace environment to the committee. Okay, so when we're talking about these things, okay, okay, wait, wait, your student, Masya Allah. Okay, basically, oh, Masya Allah. Okay, okay, when we're talking about what we call as a report collections of accidents, near miss accidents, and unsafe workplace environment to the committee. So meaning to say, in here, okay, what we should do is um, every single of the accident happen, it have to be reported. Okay, have number one, it have to be reported. Because it's involving the safety and health of the employees. Okay, employees and employers, of course. Okay, because the accident shouldn't be hide out. Tidak boleh disuruh.
Okay, what
Okay,
we should do
Masya
is
Allah. Okay, and then near miss accident, incidents that almost goes to the accidents. Orang kata hampir-hampir lah. Okay, and then an unsafe workplace environment to the committee. Okay, so meaning to say, whatever that triggered to this accident, okay, unsafe, you must be make a report. Let's say they have some leaking somewhere. So you must say that this is unsafe. So you have to report to maybe maintenance or maybe like what we call technician to come up with a solution how to avoid this leaking to be continuous happen. Okay, and then the third one, suggest item to include in the monthly meeting agenda. So whatever that you need, okay, in order to improvise, don't wait until the machinery or the item equipment is goes to fatal, how to say, to go defect. Okay, so maybe you can put some the what we call, inshallah. Hello. And then sorry, I have a lot of all sudden like this, okay. And then encourage employees to report workplace hazards and suggest how to control them. Uh, and establish the procedure for conducting workplace, okay, inspection and give recommendation to management to control hazards. Sorry, student. I really like disturbance. Sorry, disturbing. I'm sorry. It's like there's disturbance here, right? Because I want to focus to you. Okay. All right. Number four, encourage employee to report workplace hazard and suggest how to control them. Meaning to say you have to encourage your employees, whatever happen, do not hide out. Okay. So you have to keep on giving like how to report, okay, and how to control this hazard. And then the next one, establish the procedure for conducting the workplace inspection and give recommendation to management how to control the hazard, because this employee, they are the one who are directly with the employees, direct with the work. So the employees have to report, and maybe you have to come up with the SOP to make sure what is the first step to conduct the workplace inspection, and to make sure that also this recommendation can control the risk become more severe. Okay. All right. Now we're moving on to the next one. The help management evaluate the company safety and health program and suggest the improvement activity. So meaning to say keep and giving, okay, what is the best, and to suggest, okay, what is the company safety and health on this. And of course, when you helping them, you're giving like two hands together, not just rely on the committee itself, but together with every single, not only just the employees itself, the employers, but together with the all committee. And then establish better investigation procedure. This is a must because whatever accident happen, there must be the post-mortem. So this is how we want to make sure that in the future, this is shouldn't happen. It we like precaution actions, okay, after that postmortem be made. So meaning what is the causes of accident and near miss incident can be in the reminder. The role of the committee is like an advisory body. So The committee must give like advice and also consultation, and the committee cannot be held responsible for violation of the Occupational Safety and Health Act. You are the one who are committee, and then suddenly you are violate the act, so it's not such action that can be accepted. So the committee must be a ruler. Komiti kena berpegang teguh kepada prinsip ataupun akta-akta yang berkaitan dengan occupational safety and health. Okay, now we're moving to the rules of the management. Okay, what is the rules of management? It's simple, you have to manage. But before you manage, you have to manage yourself. That is the first number one point. So management role may be shown in the different routes. For example, we allocating the adequate resources, meaning to say the financials, the assets, and the human training for the best possible functioning of the OSH program. So number one, you must give some adequate resources, example like training. Send them to the NIOS, send them to any kinds of the training that relate to their work scope. Okay, that is the must. Number two, building up the good management team or organizational representative to support OSH development in the company. So there must be a cooperation, win-win situation. Everybody must, in a one way, in a one goal together. No one people harm others and others. No one backstabbing. Together, one voice together, consensus to make sure everybody is a smooth sailing. And then the third one, assigning a senior management representative to be responsible for the OS administration and agent to be charged for the any OS occasion. So why they say so senior management representative, the one who are experiences in this field. So they who the one will lead, okay, whatever decision be made, and then regarding what to change. So they want will be the one who are responsible for any action taken regarding OSH. Okay, all right, and then the 2.31 procedures in policy standards and safety guideline development. The following are the four main categories in developing the procedures. So we do have number one, setting the main objective of each item, policy, standards, and the safety guidelines. So this is the must. Okay, and then we have the policy standards and safety guidelines in the workplace must be suitable for all level in employees. Okay, and number three, keeping each format to reach all level of employees. And number four, we have to prepare readable, okay, clear and easy to understand the procedure standard or the safety guidelines. Okay, so this is the four main categories in developing the procedure. So meaning one to one step by step, and it must be meticulous, kena terperinci, specific. All right. So this is the statement of policy, the example. Okay, company who are very committed, blah blah, safe workplace for all the workers. We recognize that our worker have the right to work in a safe and safe. So you just give like a policy and commitment towards your employees that you will provide them with this safety and health, okay, at the workplace. And 2.32, development of rules and workplace procedure. Safety and health workplace procedure covered the safety activity. So the procedure summarize the step to be taken to implement employees the policy. So meaning to say it have the procedure, standard of procedure, SOP. So it's one by one, step one until step last step, A to Z. To be viable, safety workplace procedure should be imparted in the writing and verbally, and emphasized by showing the workers the method and having them demonstrate understanding to guarantee comprehension of the procedure. Walk to the talk. That is the term. Okay. Whatever you tell them, you have to inform them. Whatever you inform them, you have to practice them. So when you practice them, and then you make sure that everybody, your employees also be in the know, and you show by the example. Okay, so you show them, demonstrate to them, this is how the way we do the proper way. This is the best method. This is the example method. Okay, so you will not be condemned by your employees whereby whatever you instruct and you are the one who will not apply to it. And then the basic safety procedure, basic safety procedure may cover number one, how to report a hazard. So there is a way, okay, whatever hazard risk, okay, how the report is goes to, you have to know how the way. Number two, step-by-step samples of how to safety finish particularly work assignments. Okay, number three, basic safety rules. Okay, and number four, personal protective equipment, PPE. And then we also have the chemical utilization, how much you can use, what is the safety safety use for this chemical hazard communication, specific equipment utilization and safe operation, sharp items utilization and disposals, and also emergency plan. So this is all the procedures that need to be follow because it's important. Okay, safety rule is the particular activity to do or to avoid to complete the job efficiently and safely. So imperative things to remember with respect to safety rules include no single list of the safety rules is necessary for all types of the organizations. Develop your own list of safety rules based upon the organization's standard practices and OHS experiences. Try not to depend on generic lists or example from other managers. So make your own. So different departments have a different in terms of their workplace procedure. Okay. Okay, now we're moving on to the next one, which is the safety rules must be completely and clearly imparted to management and employees alike. Okay, so basically this is very important because we want the employees is in the know, and number one, understood and clear. Number two, the safety rules must be entirely and reliable authorized. If written safety rules are not consistently enforced and reliable, the employer genuine practice outside the written rules may create a legal liability if tested in the lawful or regulatory dispute. So they must be practicing it. Apa yang diajar dekat luar kena ajar juga kan. Maksudnya apa yang diajar kena diterapkan. Walk to the talk lah. And then follow the manufacturer suggestion when making safety rule for the operation of hardware. So this is involving like machinery, equipment. So whatever been advised by the manufacturer, because they are the one who are create this machinery. I think okay now, right now, okay. So an occupational safety and health management system, or SHMS or SHIMS, okay, incorporates the occupational safety and health requirement as per national law, regulation and practice. So this is regulated. So we must implement and we must obey to the rules and guideline and regulation. The employer show solid leadership and responsibility toward OSH activity and make the appropriate foundation for OSH establishment in each management level in the organization. So of course the leader have to go obey, and whatever you make is the rule policy, you also have to practice it. Not just written on the paper, but you not actually show by the example. You should show your role of model to your employees. Alright, and then the last but not least, okay, the main elements of OSHIT include the policy, organizing, planning and implementation, evaluation and action for improvement. So of course it's involved is all, okay. And when we're talking about the job of the safety and health management manager is a very complex and diverse, focusing on analysis, prevention, planning, and evaluation, promotion, and compliance. So of course this is a must, and it's a quite a broad way, and what we need to do is to focus whatever that we want to comply with the rules. And adequate financial support from the top management, proper safety training and strong safety and health management teams are key to the success of OSH program in organization. So this is uh hook by crook, whatever the things, even though it have policy rules, at the last key to success is about the team itself. So the team itself, the management and everybody are together to make sure they have proper training. Okay, because we want everybody are in the know, the same knowledge level and consensus together and be a corporate and committed towards the job. Okay, all right. Thank you for now, student. I think this around takes like a 30 minutes video, so I hope that you can gain the beneficial from this topic too. Inshallah, after done with this, next week we'll go with the quiz too. by the time maybe you can revise back and then you can read back all the slides, and also I will put this one in mail inshallah. And please take care of yourselves, stay safe, and please make sure we can fight and combat this COVID-19 together. Stay safe at home, and don't forget to attend your appointment for vaccination. Okay. Assalamualaikum and bye bye.